This is Letter to Sons. I'm Doug Keating. I'm recording a short series of videos sharing my experience attending Premier League games. Today, episode 4, the final episode, Suffering for Southampton. If you are like me, an American fan of Premier League soccer, it is an exciting time of year. The new season started last month. The question for you is, do you want to attend a game? If that's you, you are in the perfect place. Hopefully, this video will be helpful as you plan to go to a game. Getting to a Premier League match as a US-based fan can seem daunting. It is a challenge since you need to cross the pond and get back. Let's start with a quick reality check. Going to a Premier League game is not cheap for a US-based fan. You're going to have 3 major costs: flights getting to the UK and back, your hotel once you get there, and tickets to the game itself. Like many American sports, tickets to Premier League matches are not cheap. In this episode, I'm going to share another way to see a Premier League game. That is, fly into London, stay there, and then take the train from London to the city where you will see the match. In this case, Southampton. For those not familiar with Southampton, it is a small port city located along the southern coast. You see it pictured here in relation to London. As far as the train, it's a little over an hour, about an hour and 15 minutes each way. In March of this year, my younger son, Riley, and I spent a long weekend in London to attend a Premier League game featuring Southampton at St. Mary's Stadium. Why Southampton, you may be asking? For any Premier League fan, you know they were the worst team in the entire league last year. The reality is, each season I pick a different team to support randomly using ChatGPT. Apparently, artificial intelligence has a sense of humor as it picked Southampton as my team last season. Here you see a picture of Riley and me in front of St. Mary's Stadium. Here is a summary of our trip. Duration, we were there only 3 days, 2 nights. It's Riley and me, and the goal was to have fun and experience Premier League match supporting Southampton. The main sites were in London itself and then Southampton, particularly the stadium. You can see those are the 2 places we visited, and we stayed only 2 nights in London. Our schedule for this trip was pretty straightforward. We flew over on a Thursday night. Day 1 was Friday, 14 March. We checked into the hotel and then walked around London. Riley had never been to London. He didn't really want to do any tours. We were able to catch the changing the guard at Buckingham Palace and the horse guards as well. Day 2 was all about going to the Southampton match. We got on the train, went to the game, had a great time, and came home. We did execute a pub crawl throughout the day. For someone my age, that means going to more than one pub. Here are the best practices and lessons learned from this trip. As I've mentioned in every video in this series, going to Premier League matches is awesome. Southampton is not a good team. They lost the match. We still managed to have a really fun time. In London, we stayed in Leicester Square, which is in the touristy part of the city. Riley had never been. I thought being right in the middle of the action was a good choice, and it worked out well for us. Good news, if you're going to see a smaller team, the ticket prices are going to be much cheaper than the big teams like Arsenal, Man City, and Tottenham. Gotta say, getting to Southampton from London was easy using the train. No issues there. As a reminder, my strategy when it comes to pub crawls is just 1 pint a pub and then move on. Here's some lessons learned we have from the trip. Timing-wise, we were in London right before St. Patrick, and it was packed with people getting ready to celebrate the Irish holiday. Regarding our stay, 2 nights was all we did. That's pretty quick. I have to admit, I was tired when we got back. Cheering for Southampton, yeah, it was tough. The fans were great. We had a fun time. It's just tough to watch a team that's not very good. The other thing I'll say about Southampton, it's mainly a historic port town. There's not a ton to see there. I'm really glad that we stayed in London and took the train rather than spend the weekend in Southampton itself. And to end on a really positive note, when you get outside of London, the pubs are larger and the beers are cheaper. I would say the pubs are at least twice as large, and in most cases, the beers cost about half what you would pay in London, which is a double bonus. Win-win. Riley and I had a lot of fun on this trip, staying in London and visiting Southampton. London's one of my favorite cities. We'll definitely be back. Southampton, probably not so much. I don't see myself ever going back again. Each season I rotate teams. This season my team is Everton, and I'm looking forward to visiting Liverpool and seeing Everton play in their brand new stadium. I hope you've enjoyed this series in which I've shared 4 episodes, my experience attending Premier League matches as a US-based fan.